Hey, the work feeling more like I've been getting what I earned. The load wasn't never a concern. I see I got the gift, don't count the blood.
You played a lot of sports growing up. What did sports teach you?
Everything. It's crazy. I don't even realize some of the lessons until things happen in your life. You face adversity, or you're put in situations that you never expected to be in, and you realize, like, wow, this was a skill set that I developed from playing sports. I think growing up, it made us focus on the right things, on teamwork, on being active, on sharing, on learning, on what it meant to have a workout.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. We all are well aware of the Miami Heat and their particular culture.
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Wall. And it's Brown. And at the 3, the small forward. And looking at teams with first-year coaches, Chris, how long does it usually take to get up to speed with the new system?
Well, it depends, Kevin. I mean, with veteran teams, it might be a little faster. Young squads, they take a little more time.
Dragic with a wide-open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Brown outside. Buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
To the paint. It's stolen by Oladipo. And it's Houston on the break. Oladipo's running and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Getting out on the break. Butler completes the transition play.
Nuggets trail by 6. Oladipo taking his time here. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
HOU, he's checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Goran Dragic. Here's Wall. And he gets it to go. Wall's got 7 points in the game.
And Wall has great size at his position and strength. He uses it very well close in.
Now, here's Junior. Defended by Gordon. They grab their own miss. HOU, the pass to Adebayo. Good.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Gordon with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Tucker can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Butler. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. He's got 13.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Outside, Wall. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about that amazing focus from Wall? Even when the D was roughing him up, he was still attacking the basket, keeping his eyes up.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Adebayo. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Hero. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Hero. There's the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Rockets trail by 8. Inside, Heat. And Butler sends it back.
You can't throw up weak shots when Butler is around. His shot blocking ability, impressive.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out. I mean, I thought they looked overmatched. I mean, I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Wall looking it over. And the pass to Tate. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon for 3. And no good that time. And it's Miami the other way. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The dunk by HOU.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Here's Wall. And that one hits back iron.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Butler. Banked in off the glass. And now a 12-point Heat lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Gordon with it. Now defended by Junior. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat with some changes. Kabi. The Rockets have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto MB down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
They've got Junior. And Adebayo is up there with Iguodala. Then there's Bradley. And it's Hero in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Hero. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Oladipo. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Junior. Bradley against Wall. Now here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Shot's good by Hero.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Tries from 10. That's good on the jump shot. Wall's got 12.
Driving, spotting up. Wall can do it all. A fantastic job tonight at the offensive end.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Count it.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Down low. Wood with the bucket.
And the awareness of Wall, a guy you can count on to find the open man.
Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
In over his 2 years at UNLV, Christian Wood shot just 26% from long range, so he's made a huge improvement in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's become a key part of his offensive game, GA. He's put the work in behind the scenes. I mean, developing a skill set that's so much in the game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And simply look at how Oladipo is built. Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And he makes the first.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
A different look for Miami. Achiuwa comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Avery Bradley. And a switch here also for Houston. Cousins is checked in to the inside. Achiuwa. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Rockets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Outside, Wall. 1:33 left in the first half.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
He's off on the second.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Adebayo's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Passes to Tate. Looking for Wall. He gets it there. And it's Junior with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, look at the elevation on that drive and the strong dunk. Flight Butler is clear for takeoff.
Butler against Wall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
The Rockets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now, the #1 overall pick in 2010, I mean, Wall became a bona fide star. He plays with an edge and energy.
Gordon's checked in for Oladipo. Floats it up for Adebayo. That one, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
And they had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Well, when you play with Junior's level of desire, you simply do not go down easy.
Outside, Wall. Here's Tate. And so it's the Miami Heat having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these. Miami going with a whole new group out there. And then for Houston, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Cousins. David Nwaba comes in for Sterling Brown. And Gordon subbed in for John Wall. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
So on the floor for Houston, Gordon out there with Oladipo. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Nwaba in at the 3 slot. Greg, you can see the talent that Hendricks Cobb possesses. He looks like a player who is bound for stardom.
Cobb has that it factor about him when he plays. Everything comes so easy for him. With his talent and drive, he'll be one of the big names in the NBA soon enough.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for Myers Leonard. Junior, lead pass was put in just the right spot. Junior's got his second bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Gordon. Over Junior. It's hauled in by HOU. HOU's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Tucker. Drills the three-pointer. Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
A dangerous shooter from outside the arc. Tucker feels confident in his ability to drain it from there.
To the middle, here's Junior. Lays it up off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. 1:11 left in the third quarter. And it's Miami with the rebound. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Woods checked in. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside Gordon. It's deflected. He feeds it to Tucker. Moves back up and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Tucker is a bulldog, someone that enjoys going at the defense inside and earning the call.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game. Ooh, aggressive finish right at the rim. Junior's only thinking one thing when he gets it in tight. Go up strong.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. With the floater, Oladipo misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Hero, guarded by Tucker. Here's Junior. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Oladipo outside. Count that one. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
And so it's Miami with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go. Getting ready for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Achiuwa. Iguodala comes in for Maurice Harkless. Junior's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And it's Dragic in for Hero. Houston with a big group substitution here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Sterling Brown comes in for Daniel House. Gordon's checked in for McLemore. And John Wall subbed in for Dante Exum. Iguodala out there with Adebayo. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Junior. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Dragic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Both free throws good from Dragic. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. And it's Brown missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And that one's good, Junior.
Well, as a defender on a guy like Junior, you just can't let the shooter get comfortable. You can't let them catch and shoot.
Wall against Dragic. The 9-foot shot. Wall's shot is off. Miami leading by 19. Adebayo kicks to Dragic. They get a hand on it. Wall with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Good work there as it goes. Wall's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Outside Butler. There's the dish to Junior. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And the Rockets making a change here. Waba's checked in. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, I think Junior's big X factor has always been his natural ability. It seems like there's nothing he can't do and no upward limit to his athleticism.
Rockets trail by 18. Pass to Gordon. Back to Wall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Rockets trail by 20. Now here's Wall. In the corner, it's Gordon. Another miss by Houston.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
Outside Dragic. And there's the pass to Junior. Here's Butler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, look, that's just the energy that Butler displays. A fiery personality who welcomes overcoming all types of challenges.
And as impressive as the numbers were for Jimmy Butler in the bubble, they don't begin to tell the whole story. He was hitting clutch shots for the Heat during that run in the postseason.
Wall, that's a 2-pointer, and it's Miami with the rebound. Iguodala's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Butler. On the wing, Iguodala. Wall with the steal. Here's Gordon. No good. Shot missing. Rockets with some nice D. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. You know, Greg, going back to Jimmy Butler, it felt like each series he had a few big shots.
I mean, everything you want from your leader. The big shots, motivating others, setting an example with his play. Butler played as well as any leader in the postseason.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Iguodala. Reese Harkless comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Nunn kicks to Harkless. To the paint, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And it's good for 2.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And here's Miami. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Inside, here's Junior. A second chance effort. Adebayo passes to Nunn. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.